Okay, so this is my favorite egg recipe, but I don't make it as much because it's generally easier just to scramble it, and you can put more stuff in it that way. So the way this works is like this: you need real toast. This is pumpernickel rye. It's the best stuff. You put it into the toaster. You put some put some butter on it. Then you put some salami. That's optional. Actually, the butter is also optional. And then you throw some cheese on the top. Um, you make sure your eggs are fried up, and it's not. I mean, these are the same ingredients I make with everything else. That's not the important part. This is the important part. Me. Um, See, this is why I don't do it that often because when you're scrambling eggs, you just mix them up, you throw them in. You don't have to really worry about them being done. A fried egg is um, I don't want to say that it's more complicated because that would trivialize the concept of complication. Um, so much as there's more possibilities for error. And, I think it's a good idea to cook your food, especially nowadays. Yeah, well, that's kind of stuck, so I'm going to take it off again. So this is the key here. The key is getting it out of the pan without breaking the yolk so you can get it over the bread. Which means you don't want to cook the yolk too much. But of course you don't want to cook it too little either. It's just the whole point of it, right? And with this type of eggs, you also want to make sure you get everything off the pan because it's all good. Okay, so I think I hopefully did a decent job of explaining why I don't do this too much, but when you do it, it's delicious. It's both the most annoying way to make eggs and the most delicious way to make eggs at the same time. You do need some salt and pepper, of course, and there's different ways to play with this basic formula as well. One thing you could do is you could put Caesar dressing on there. Another thing you could do is you could put hummus on there. You guys want to kind of put it on top kind of thing. I'm just going to leave it as it is for today. But a sauce kind of gives it that kind of benedictine kind of feel. But I mean, unless you like that, that dry, bitter British food, and maybe you do, but you'd be insane if you did. There's a lot of insane British people walking around saluting their queen, standing at absolute silence when you walk by them, and every other ridiculous British. Oh, and of course they're doing it all in the rain, right? Yes. So. Anyways, generally most people don't like the really bitter British food. One way around that, again, like I say, is hummus. Another is Caesar dressing. Just something kind of creamy and saucy. Tastes good on top. Like I say, I'm not throwing anything on there at the moment. I'm just going to eat it. But yeah, so that's eggs recipe number 1. Made infrequently, but it is the best out of all of them, to be true.